Well, I don't care who Rick votes for. It's my vote. I'm going to support whomever I wish.
Maybe you should keep your opinions to yourself.
Not if I can help Luke get votes.
Amy, what I'm trying to tell you is that maybe your campaigning is having a negative effect on Luke.
Wait a second.
And now here's the latest on the mayor's race. It's still too early for any reliable predictions, but Lee Baldwin's lead over Spencer is narrowing, notwithstanding the strong vote against legalized gambling. That initiative, even at this early hour, seems destined for sure defeat. We'll keep you abreast of all the races as Election 83 continues. Now back to our regular programming.
Back to programming, back to work.
Looks like it's going to be an easy day as far as I can see.
Well, that's because nobody can take the time to get sick. They're all out voting.
Latest word has Lee slightly ahead, and the gambling referendum is headed for sure defeat.
Well, there's a very good chance that Lee just might carry it. His campaign is anti-gambling.
Yes, well, that doesn't mean that Luke is any the less popular, you know.
No, but he's pro-gambling, and a lot of people don't like that. Some people I know don't like that.
I wouldn't know. I voted personalities, not platforms.
I'm so right with the outpatients.
Do you have any for me?
It's here, then Mercy, and then on to that polling place.
Yeah, we've got a few waiting for you in the cafeteria.
You sure are gung-ho today.
I have to be. Looks like my candidate's going to need every vote he can get.
Our instant poll shows Lee Baldwin clinging to his narrow lead, doing very well in the downtown business district and suburban areas including Glen Hill and Rose Park.
Of course he's doing well there. It's upper middle
The
class.
question is how much of the
business
waterfront and
district
lower
is the
income
same, bankers and
neighborhoods,
lawyers.
which are Spencer's
What about us
strongholds,
real people
turn out
down
for
here?
polls. But this
Hey, hold
traditionally
it.
is not
Wait,
known
wait.
until the
Come
end
on,
of the
guys,
voting
there's
day,
more here.
when factories and businesses let out, and the working men and women cast their votes. Closely linked to the mayor's race is the gambling referendum. Surprisingly, the margin there is stretching. No votes, outnumbering those in favor almost 2 to 1.
Wow.
Now let's take a look and see what's happening
2 to 1.
statewide.
Come on, buddy. It's just a poll. No big deal.
Yeah, it's just a sampling of people coming out of the polls.
Right. 2 to 1 is 2 to 1, poll or no.
Wait a minute. Everybody here, relax. It's still early.
Yeah, they're probably just questioning the wrong people, that's all.
And in the wrong precinct. Now, don't forget that the dock workers get off at what, 4 o'clock?
Yeah.
So there's going to be one big, strong voice for gambling and Spencer.
That still leaves the rest of a pretty conservative city, Luke.
Yeah, Dan. I'm afraid today we're going to find out just how conservative this old city is.
Wacky.
I don't get it, Tiffany. I'm sorry. I mean, anybody that knows Luke loves Luke. Now, what the hell is going on here? It should be 10 to 1 against Baldwin.
Well, honey, it's called politics.
Yeah, well, I don't like it. I don't like this thing. You know, I was even thinking about running myself someday.
Well, you certainly got the mouth for it.
Yeah, well, I don't like the idea of this whole politics thing. I think I still like the idea of being a rock star better.
Oh, you like all that money, huh?
No, I mean all those screaming girls.
Aren't you watching?
I think I'm going to take the ostrich approach and just stick my head in the sand until there's some good news to look up for.
What if there's only bad news?
And there's a shovel out back. Angel, you can just pick it up and cover the rest of me over.
Quiet a second, Dan. This is the mayor's race.
Too early to make any predictions, but so far and from the beginning, it's been Lee Baldwin all the way.
That's okay, like you said, it's still
On a
early.
different but related front, the gambling question. The battle appears to be all but over. Even with only the early returns counted, WLPC is predicting a landslide defeat for the initiative. A controversial issue from the start, the people have obviously made their choice. No gambling in Port Charles. Not today, very probably not for a long time to come. Once again, WLPC predicts overwhelming defeat of the gambling initiative. We'll be back after this.
Well, that's sure not going to help.
I don't understand. It's any person I've ever seen in here has had nothing but a great time.
Oh, honey, people are always scared to death of anything new.
And that's all what happened in Atlantic City, mass commercialization.
What it comes down to is people are just scared. When it comes to anything that's different, anything that's a little adventurous, they can't handle it. They chicken out.
Face it, Luke. It was a long shot from the beginning.
Yeah, well, at least we threw the dice, didn't we, Dan?
Make sure next time they're loaded.
Or we are.
Oh, come on. Look, we may have lost the gambling issue, but that doesn't mean Luke is going to lose. Come on, you heard what this man says. It's early yet.
Not that early.
He's right. Doesn't look good.
Honey, what are you going to do?
Well, what can I do? Well, face it. It was a good fight. We put up a hell of a try. I'll just wait until the polls close, and then I'll do the gracious thing. Concede defeat.